So yesterday, Tokyo Tony told Jaguar, do not get on the internet for nothing. Take 3 days, relax your mind, your body, your soul, get yourself together. Okay, she's not on the internet, but she's threatening Goomba once again. She left him a message threatening the lives of Nikki's children, as well as Nikki and Goomba's mother. And you cannot take these threats lightly. Now, you guys know children are off limits, whether it's on social media or in your real life. When you got beef with someone, you do not bring the children in. That's a code on the street, okay? Even in prison, if they find out you hurt a child on the outside, they will unalive you in there. Now, it's the same code on the streets out here in the real world. You do not go after children. That's a major violation. So I think the girl Jaguar did a major violation because not only did she call Goomba and left a message, a very threatening message, but she also had some type of text message where she spelled out a lot of things, including unaliving his mother and what someone is going to do to those children. Can you imagine? You can think so evil to hurt children. There's no telling what this woman is going to do, but we're living in a day and time where you cannot take things for granted. If somebody makes a threat, you have to perceive that threat as for real. That's how you got to look at it, because people carry out threats all the time. All this email, threatening messages, and then had the nerve to put this woman's children in the midst. Where they do that at? Oh, not let me roll my Ebonics out. You know, when I'm very upset, I only speak Ebonics, okay? So let's examine what Miss Jaguar Wright had to send these messages to Goomba. I might have to put on my Jamaican accent on this one. All right, let's forward and see about these emails. Let's at least try to decipher. But some of the tweeting that she forwarded to Goomba's yard, his gate. So Jaguar said here, effing bitch. And that effing liar trees. Liar in the Black Panther with 1,600 people watching. My question is, what did they lie about the Black Panther Party about? In that interview with Nikki, I didn't hear trees nor Nikki say anything negative about the Black Panther Party. So again, this is Jaguar's mind playing tricks on her. Your mind is playing tricks on you, lady. In the words of the Ghetto Boys, my mind is playing tricks on me. Them little green men up in your head telling you all kinds of stuff that's not true. And Jaguar goes on to say, you know why you couldn't go to the meeting in Chicago? Chief told you why. And now it's proof of fact. You're an effing idiot. And nobody can trust you because you're an effing idiot. I know the leader of the Black Panther Party didn't tell this woman to cuss her husband out on the internet in this manner because they have a high respect for black men. Maybe Jaguar should learn that. Maybe she missed some of those meetings when that was being taught. I keep telling y'all, the worst time for a man is when he leaves a woman. Just like how it's the worst time for a woman, it's also the worst time for a man. So she went on to say, because your mother trained you to be an effing idiot so she can control you. But this is what Jaguar was trying to do for 4 years, control Goomba. And she was training him to be an effing idiot. Because any man who sits around and listen to another woman talk about his mother so vile, then he's an effing idiot. Because he was sitting around and allowing Jaguar to defame his whole family, especially his mother. So she goes on to say he just sat there and went along with a conspiracy plot against the Black Panther Party. Honey, you just alienated the only people who might try to protect you. Jaguar is so delusional. This woman needs a straight jacket. But it's very concerning that she is actually actively trying to get him on alive, because now she's bringing the Black Panther in and she's making all kinds of allegations that Goomba did not say to get him unalive by the Black Panthers. But she has pushed it further. She involved Trees as well as Nikki, and is saying that they're saying things about the Black Panther Party, which is not true. Those women never said anything about the Black Panthers. So she's trying to get them unalive also. I think these people gotta take it to the police department and show them the video and how to stop Jaguar in her tracks and put her away in some mental insane asylum. They don't have asylums anymore, but they ought to start opening some of them up again just for her. And while she's doing all this dirt to Goomba, she have the nerve to call him honey. Goomba, run, run, Goomba, run, and don't look back, run. So she says, you know who's coming now? That effing nasty bitch that you over there with. Her effing unfortunate children. Now she brings the children in. This is where Jaguar went wrong. You know, it's okay to act and play crazy and be crazy, but when you start bringing the children in the midst, then we know you're really out of your rocker, you're crazy, and you need somebody to put you in check. So she says they're effing unalive and you unalive her. Actually, that's what they're going to say. So she reeled that back and she said, actually, I'm not saying it. That's what they're going to say. They're going to say that you're a veteran and you finally snapped from the pressure. Well, Jaguar is still speaking about herself because we have seen where she snapped because of all the pressures in her life. Her husband leaving her, losing her apartment, etc. You're not going to need me for this one because they're going to make an example out of you. See, they're going to effing kill her. They're going to effing kill the kids. Well, it just sounds like a mad woman talking. That's what it sounds like to me. If you really examine the words, it's like this person is completely insane. They're going to put bullets in all their heads, and you better hope they don't effing rape her because they're going to rape her and all of her children, including the boy, in front of you. And they're going to blow your effing brains out. And you know what? It is so crazy that I'm not even going to read further. But I just wanted you guys to know the crazy thoughts that's going through Jaguar's mind as she unravels. We see how she is really falling apart. Her mind is really falling apart. But here's what she had to say. So she calls Goomba's phone and left a message. He didn't pick up, thank God. But she left a message, a rambling message, crying. She wants him back, but she wants to hurt him. It's a very sick woman. And I hope Goomba takes out a restraining order if he have not done so as yet. And Nikki needs to take out protective order on herself also, as well as those children. Especially those children, she needs to protect them because they may think this is a joke. But we are dealing and looking at a very deranged person. She may sound sane a lot of the times, but she has a sick mind. And we have seen what people do when they have this type of sick mentality. A lot of times they carry out their threats. Do you even know what you've done? And all for that fucking miserable bitch. Do you know what they're gonna do to Charlotte? The woman that you love so much, your number one girl, your mother. They're gonna cut this bitch up. Who just took death warrant This is what I have to say to everyone who knows Jaguar right and whom she has threatened. It's imperative that you all go down there to the police department and fill out a report, put out a restraining order, because this woman is getting more and more dangerous. She's a danger to herself as well as the community. You have to file a report. You don't wait until stuff happens to do so.
How can you be so fucking selfish? People are gonna die.
And for all of you out there who thinks this is just a joke, oh, Jaguar just making up content. Oh, she's just kidding. Honey, she may be making up some content, but this particular segment right here, this right here, is for real, okay?
You know what you should do? Just keep lying. You fucking asshole.
So that's what I gotta deal with, and that's what I just dealt with. I'm tired of these threats to my family, my mom, everybody.
Goomba said he's tired of it. But the real question is, what is he doing about it? Did he take his butt down there to the police department and fill out a report with Nikki? Because Nikki also have to go, because now she's threatening Nikki and Nikki's children. And Goomba's mama. Everybody got to go down there to the police department, wherever they are, and fill out a police report and take the videotapes with them so the police can listen to what Jaguar is saying, so they can put out that restraining order on her. She's not to get close to anybody.
Jackie, Jaguar, right? That's the last time you threatened my family.
I hope he did not pick up that phone and entertain this woman, because it's just entertainment for her. He's got to get serious. He keeps saying that's the last time he threatened my family, but he said that 1,000 times already. Gerald, you got to get serious. You cannot take this thing lying down. I know you've seen your wife being crazy, but you ran because you were scared. Now she is amping it up and she has the children involved. She says someone is going to harm the children, which tells me she's going to be the one to do it. So a lot of times when people are in their head and they're maybe hearing voices, I don't know if she's hearing voices, but I do know she's speaking irrationally. And she's saying people are going to harm the children if that's what he wants. That tells me she may harm the kids. Gerald, I am pleading with you. You have a responsibility to Nikki and her children. So it is on your head if anything happens to them. You will be to blame because you are sitting on a stick of dynamite, which is your wife, Jaguar, and you're not doing nothing about it. You don't have to confront her and talk to her. All you need to go do is go down there to the police department, file your report, let them listen to all the crazy videos, and they will put a restraining order out on her. As a matter of fact, they might even arrest her for saying some of the things that she have said about unliving people. And now she got these children involved in this big scenario of people being unlived. This is a fatal attraction, folks. That's what you're looking at. If I can't have you, nobody else can. This is what we're looking at. And we may see unliving on national TV with this set of people right here. Based on what Jaguar is saying, she may get out there and unlive all these people because she knows where Nikki lives. Nikki, put security on your house, lock your doors, secure your doors, put extra bolt on them, on the windows, extra bolts. Make sure nobody can crawl in. As a matter of fact, if you don't have dogs, I suggest you go out there and get you a couple of dogs, okay? As the first line of defense. So when the dogs are barking, you peeping through the window to see who is out there. And then you got your security cameras and your phone in your hand to dial 911 emergency. That's what it has come down to. Because I believe Jaguar is going to double back and go to Nikki's house one day. I really do. And she's going to make it seem as though she's out of town. She's in some different state. But she's going to drive her behind right back there in Texas. And she's going to do the dirty deed and then drive out of town and say, well, I wasn't here. So, Goomba, please, I'm begging you. Do what you need to do with filing this report. And for now, don't have those kids playing outside. You gotta, and if they're playing outside, y'all gotta watch them like hawks, okay? Because people do grab kids and be on the road. This woman is so desperate for Goomba to come back that I think she would do anything, including hurting Nikki's kids. She hates Nikki to the point where I believe she would hurt her kids. Unfortunately, I mean, I gotta say it. I have to call a spade a spade. That's where we're at right now. And I'm gonna have to say alleged for legal reasons.
Honey, because I love you, I'm going to give you this advice. You need to get away from that stupid bitch and her dumb fucking kids.
At this point, never mind Goomba. What is Nikki doing to protect herself? Surely you got this man in your house, Nikki, who have a crazy wife. I mean, bona fide nut job. And you are not going to do nothing about it. I hope you find yourself down there at the police department and not wait on Goomba to file restraining order or even a police report, because you got all the tapes also. You can go down there and show the cops what they need to see, because you as their mother have a responsibility to protect those children.
Or their murders are going to be on your head. Or their murders are going to be on your head.
What else does Nikki and Goomba needs to hear? What else? What else are they waiting on? What else? Tell me. This woman has completely lost it. I don't even think she's getting to be crazy or she's close. She's already there. The ship has sailed, honey.
It will be on your head.
So, Goomba, the next time you come on YouTube or a platform, any type of platform, let us hear it from your mouth where you say you filed charges or you went down there and you put on a restraining order against this woman. We don't want to hear you say this is what I'm dealing with. We know what you're dealing with. We've seen the crazy for years now. We want you to take action to protect those children.
Or their murders are going to be on your head. It will be on your head.
YouTubers, if any of you know Jaguar's family, reach out and let them know that she is having some type of psychotic break. She's threatening children. And if anything happened to those children, Nikki's children, it's going to be on her head. Even if a car strikes them and run, even if somebody do them something out of the blue and it's just, coincidental, it's going to be on her. And as for Goomba and Nikki, I can't stress it enough. Go down there to the police department, take all those threatening tapes with you, file a restraining order, file a report that you want her arrested for threatening the children, because the safest place right now for Jaguar Right is to be locked up. YouTubers, I'm over and out. Drop your comments. And don't forget to hit all the buttons, the like, the share, subscribe, etc. Thank you for watching.